Off the album Burn the Night by Riot City, that was Burn the Night, self-titled song. Their outfit just up out of Canada, if I recall correctly. Great Judas Priest sound. I figured I wanted to, since I've been subjecting y'all to the jazz fusion city pop ever since I started, I wanted to do something just a little bit different starting off the new year. Maybe something a little closer to how gear is supposed to sound, perhaps. Quite enjoyed them. It was between them or this band called Paladin out of Georgia. But hey, I hope y'all have been having a good year so far. It's been starting off well. We got a lovely little 8-person bracket. I appreciate the turnout from y'all. No more words, let's rock.
Get up to rock, get up to burn, stand with the pride, ever feel your desire.
Listen here, you gotta wait till I start everything. Gotta wait for the intro to finish fighting. I seriously have no trouble with y'all starting just a little early. Totally fine. It's a bit on me to keep my eyes peeled on what's happening, and I'm definitely a little out of the loop, so let me just get things tweaked real fast. Normally I'm good about this. Okay. Petty on Chaos, a bit unusual. We are seeing a good little challenge from Steve there as he closes out the round. Round start can be a little dicey for Chaos. Anji has pretty good options, though Chaos does have great normals with 2K, 2S to try and challenge after a step back. If Anji wants to aggress at round start, it's kind of his game to do so. Controlling the space, Steven getting in, had to use the full legal name because that was such a nice safe jump setup. 2P is a real tricky move for Chaos to deal with. Steve is challenging with it with aplomb. See, right there. Excuse me. A little distracted there. Nice card, cancel in. Good wake-up throw, though. Sometimes you have to challenge when you see something's just a little too meaty looking. We got co-loops on deck. Steve. I've been saying one of the things I think Steve's weaknesses as an Anji player is that sometimes his combos are just a little too stinky, but I see with a nice little co-loop that is being fixed up quite nicely. Excuse me, I probably should have clarified on the Discord that we're gonna have 2 rounds streamed for the first round, and mark that down. Margarita's in the room. I'll have to bug him later. Okay, Fatcatteddy. Swapping this in. An interesting match to spectate, given that it was a match I played yesterday. Hey, not to toot my own horn, but yesterday's redemption bracket, TNS, I got first place. So, gotta be careful about Ko in neutral. Oh, not quite close enough to get the close slash, but I respect what was happening there. Sounds like Stinky Steve closed sync got shut out there. A little distracted, just have to put a ping in the Discord. Augustin neutral. I game a little bit occasionally. A little gaming happens. Not going to be enough to close things. Ooh, not even a clean hit, OTG. That's Steve for you, always going for them counter supers. Ooh. Not quite getting the pickup there with 5k. Yeah, 5k is a good move for Anji to pick up combos with, but it's a little bit funky to use. Hey, you know what, Mark? Since you're queued up for the next match, you're welcome to jump in for comms at any point. I'm in the coaching 2 room. Howdy.
Well, how's it going?
Doing pretty well. I think you're doing pretty well as well. There we go. That's the 5k pickup we're looking for.
I played a million sets for something, so on the right side of mine.
Let me tweak the sound just a little bit so it's a bit easier to hear you. That'll probably.
I don't think I've seen the Fat Cat, so I think that's new.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Teddy really does have a revolving door of characters. He's played Sin a few times in the past, but it's been a minute since I've seen Sin focus that out.
I mean, it makes sense. Sin's like, you know, strong, effective.
From what I remember, Teddy started with Kai. That's the first character I remember playing against him. Nice. Oh, okay.
I've never seen those routes before, like close on butterfly.
Yeah, it's I can't remember if I saw Adventure do it. It might have been Cryophasm or whatever. Cryophantasm. One of them was doing it. Steve.
Yo.
Okay, Steve. 2-1 now. Steve loves his run-up counter supers.
Yeah, I think there's something that terrifies me more than Anji's who are like just willing to do that.
Yeah, having played against Steve, you know, in the mirror match a few times back when I wasn't running things, he can be a very wily gamer. I feel like I want a more controlled existence, but Steve does not want peace, he wants problems.
A wily gamer, that's the way of saying it. Yo, Johnny, how was the Johnny Anji matchup?
I feel like on paper it's Johnny's game, but Anji does have... If he can dash block like Steve is doing, then I think Anji has some tools to deal with Johnny as long as the spacing is proper. Gotta use FD to base Johnny out properly and not challenge Mistfinder when cards are on the table. There we go.
Yeah, I think spinning to Mistfinder seems like to be pretty strong.
Yeah, spinning through Mistfinder will keep you safe from card.
Nice.
Ooh, did a grip.
In this house where Joker took in... I wonder if there's a mod that places any of the Joker took cards with the actual cards.
If it hasn't happened yet, it will happen soon. I've seen a lot of cards. I've seen the Neko Art card, I've seen... There's been, like, Raising Cane's flags for Sin. There's been, like, Pornhub flags for Sin. There's gonna be... You can put anything on those cards. Charge Dust.
Charge Dust, goddamn. Ooh, that's not a combo though.
Ooh, Gold Burst. Steve wants problems.
Yeah. Ooh, I actually didn't think I would hit Gabert.
Nice.
I'm I'm matching my Johnny with the Gross Micro card. Is it gross? Is it like I don't know if I'm supposed to pronounce that for an accent, but like the bayonet card.
We
It's
love
like
the
gosh.
we love the trans flag on Sin. I don't have it modded in just yet. Steady applying pressure. This is where Anji kind of has to be careful, because Mistfiner into Mistfiner is common, sure, and you can spin through it. But if if Johnny just is really patient, then he can pick up a nice fat counter hit. Over?
Yeah. We're not talking about that super neutral, right?
Yeah. We're just glossing it over. Teddy off his game. Quick little wake up close slash. You love to see it.
Let's see. Is there an extension here? No,
Chooses not to. I think that's the right call. Just hold neutral.
Ooh, there we go. First fade.
Not bad, not bad.
I don't even think that was a burst fade. I think Teddy was probably just blocking.
Yeah. And, you know, against somebody who wants to get in your head, somebody who plays wild like Steve, there's no problem with holding it down and blocking. Hey, that's expensive. I think I didn't see that. You come into my house and... Anyway, we got a match right now.
We have a match, that's true.
Ooh, okay.
Should have charged us, start.
I think it was. I saw the glow.
There's some of my locals who was famous for doing that. Like, just in the most, like, out-of-pocket moments.
Yeah, round start charge dust is interesting against Anji because it will catch you if you're charging Fujin, so it's something you need to play aware of. It's a bold burst there.
I always try to burst in places like that, and it never works out. I feel you. I feel you heavily, Stinky Steve.
And much to our surprise, #1 seed, Fatcatteddy, is on the back foot, one round away from being sent to losers. Big counter hit.
Set. Go low. Okay.
I was a little worried about the spacing there, but as the corner, as the wall breaks super, what's he gonna do with it? Go dash, and the mirror. Already has another bar. Ooh.
Okay, check, Steve. Let's throw. Ooh, base wire seed.
Robbed of the big counter hit starter because of the butterfly.
Yeah, for a second I thought it was gonna make the combo drop back.
Ooh, maniac!
This anti-leader champion.
Oh, I see what you did there, Steve. It was...
Nobody throw it first! Okay.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'd hold it for as well.
Yeah, that's the... Alright.
That is what it is.
I'm assuming it's the super will kill here, so whatever happens, happens. However you spin that. Let me just... Alright, yeah, the certain death rule.
Sudden death?
The certain death rule, since the super would have killed. Like, if I'm gonna say, if Steve just hit that and then quit, that would be incredibly funny way to spin things, but I don't know exactly what happened. Yeah, this...
win alt at 4 is always really funny.
Oh, no, it was a lose to alt F4. Okay. Okay. Steve, you are a maniac, and I appreciate what you did there.
Alright.
Moving on to round 2. Alright, Margarita is exited the... Exited the vent.
Hello.
Exited the
There
chat
it
room.
goes.
What's good?
I mean, I said in chat it's the first time I've ever rage alt F forward, so
It's like that.
I have to open the game now.
Alright, open that game now. I will get the things tweeted here. Okay, so, Margarita is just coming off of a splendid victory at Monthlies this past Saturday. Managed to overcome...
They're playing Desert.
Yeah, playing Milia.
I see.
It's really funny because Margarita has had a character crisis for quite a long time. Started with Zato, went to Milia, and Milia got nerfed, has been swapping around, and just stuck it out with Milia and managed to take a monthly over strong players like myself and Cow and 7 Pink. But HeadChef here is looking quite strong. HeadChef also another Richmond player. Send them your energy. They're having trouble with the water in Richmond right now because of the snow. But HeadChef is a gamer. HeadChef loves Bedman.
How much snow do you get? Do they get?
Oh, about 4 or 5 inches. I'm not quite sure what happened with Richmond. All I know is like things with the water pressure have been happening. I did not reset the score.
Yeah, because a lot of areas of snow, like even small inches, will absolutely screw with people.
So Milia is used to snow, and Margarita confirmed earlier today that even though they don't have their water, they have a couple... Yeah, other round 1 matches are good. Even though Margarita does not have water to work with, they have a couple beers left over from New Year's in their I should have put that in the rules, my bad. I appreciate you catching that. But we got a match to commentate on. This is where Milia is quite strong. Lots of close slash and close slash conversions. But HeadChef knows what's going on. These two play somewhat regularly.
Yeah.
Ooh, good check. Not getting crossed up. Not going for the cross up, rather. Ooh, now we go for the cross up. Margarita up 1. Oh. Are we seeing any changes? Nope.
No.
Just step off the podium, catch your breath.
Well, sometimes also the podium just likes to not want to take entrance for some reason, so it could be that too.
Seeing the apple changes right there. It's not unsafe anymore, but not quite as strong as it used to be. Good check with the throw.
That was a back throw.
We did see a back throw
Oh,
incident.
nice burst bait.
Not it.
Unfortunately, the disc broke the wall.
Yeah, no super wall break.
It should be
Not able to
unfortunate.
not quite able to convert. Now, ooh,
Oh, thick combo.
the big slam dunk.
Forces burst. What the?
Oh, you had meter.
And I'm seeing got punished.
I remember
What?
good old Exard days using Task B to Tiger Knee Task B to just close distance. I don't remember if HeadChef played Exard.
Going back through the hole in the wall on this stage.
Artemis to break the wall. Blocks the cross up, but gets hit by the overhead. You're a better blocker than I am, HeadChef. I would not have seen that at all.
Ah, baited the burst.
Yeah, spins burst, caught by the disc. Tragic.
I think my favorite part about that was Delilah saying cheater after like the 4th mix-up in that string. Which honestly, I can agree with. Sometimes Billy, it just feels like, how do you get to do this many mixes in a row? It feels cheating almost.
Do you have the English voices on, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
That's why I was playing Chaos earlier.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I've stuck with the JP voices. I've been hearing them since 09, so it's weird to not hear them. Speaking of mix-ups, Bedman is no stranger to that game. There's plenty of funky block strings with the errors to do overheads. And that 2P is a 5-framer that connects into special moves, so it's a great mash, emergency mash button.
Got bomb, but Melee just kind of goes up and away from bomb, unfortunately.
Yeah, it has good range, so it doesn't matter if just run under it. Not able to fully convert. That's right, it doesn't go away because of the install.
And also it was blocked too, so even if it wasn't installed, that would have still worked.
Plenty of chip.
Oh no, because it goes away and blocked, excuse me.
Oh, 6H not converting. I seem to remember HeadChef having issues with that on Saturday as well. We have a bomb on stock, but again, Melee just goes under it.
Ah! Oh no.
Not quite. Mirage recovers pretty fast.
Halfway there. What the? Uses gold.
I would never have seen that Artemis coming. I don't know.
Uh-oh. You got burst.
HeadChef,
Whoa.
that ambitious
Your
burst.
teeth over the disc.
Not quite able to air. Pop under pressure from Capel.
Oh, got this. It's some nice edge air-to-air interactions here.
Yeah, both these characters with very, very fluid movement, very dynamic air moves to control space and just play neutral in the air.
And probably two of the best JSs in the game.
Yeah. Bedman's for sure. Milia's is quite good. I would definitely put Kai's in contention as well. It's just such a great air. No, you know what, Ramlethal. Ramlethal's there. We gotta factor her in.
True.
I don't want to do a JS tier list though. We gotta focus on the match at hand. Get the pin set up. That's been a constant for Bedman since all the way back in the Exard days. Ooh.
Got the 2S. Oh, good block, but opened up low.
Yeah. Margarita's holding onto meter really well, able to turn mistakes into mix-up opportunities.
Oh, bit of a whip throw, but
Edmund's
good for now. Well,
Edmund's JP is also not to be underestimated. Great air-to-air.
I think dead?
Nah, not... Ooh!
Yeah.
Okay. I know Bedman got that health
wall
buff.
Scaling.
Bedman got that health buff, so I wasn't sure. Unbelievable.
Oh, threw out.
Margarita's on match point now. You're just able to convert.
Oh, good JP there. Good awareness.
Good use of meter to capitalize on the recognizing when you've been deflected out.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess for game that should be it.
I was about to say maybe 2 more interactions, but a counter hit instead of a mix definitely turns that into 1. Margarita will be moving on to round 2.
Yep, Steven Emo should be next.
Yeah.
And the foregone conclusion, they were mentioning about it, and
Yeah. It's gonna happen eventually.
I can't stop progress. It's like a flowing water.
Let's get them on stream next. I just looked at... I've never really looked in detail at what stinkystev's challenge avatar is, and it's cracking me up now that I take a look at it. We got stinkysteve and Emo Scooby-Doo up next.
I've always seen the... Wait, what is that?
It's dinosaurs being sent by... flying by the explosion.
It's that picture. I was
It's
like trying
that
to figure out
picture.
what that was.
Alright, we got stinkysteve and Emo Scooby-Doo in the room.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
No Scooby-Doo.
So, Steve, on fire with parries tonight. Let's see if it continues.
I really like how Emo Scooby-Doo had their risk just cranked by a handful of interactions, but managed to weather everything that came after. Not going for the wall break.
Oh, there it is.
This is really
Classic.
Emo. If Stinky Steve is the malicious trickster who likes to use parries,
He's alive.
Emo Scooby-Doo is the more straightforward trickster who wants to use Super Throw, Megalomania.
There is super throw and parries.
Unstoppable.
One beats the other, but
yeah, unstoppable
they will
force.
throw it out.
Immovable object. Full burst?
Gotta go first. And the other burst there.
Now, Anji's air moves are real funky, so Emo Scooby-Doo will be able to challenge whenever Stinky Steve gets in the air.
Good job stealing the corner as well.
Definitely. Not giving Steve a
Still
chance to
alive.
counter. He's going for the wall break.
Got the slowdown so that should be good damage.
Not quite able to convert.
Another gold burst. Uh-oh. She's not dead.
It's gonna be
She might
close.
be dead. Oh, it's a wall break. Yeah. If that was a wall stick, she was dead, but unfortunately, not.
Yeah, that was a very spicy round. I know Emo Scooby-Doo's vocal about how much they absolutely hate this matchup, so take an early lead, getting a buffer for what's to come after.
They hate the matchup, but they will play it every week, apparently.
It never fails.
Yeah.
Losers, we're gonna stream losers.
Yeah, those are traditional.
Yeah, everything after round 1 is gonna be streamed. Of winners is streamed, so that includes the losers. If the bracket was a bit bigger, we'd probably move forward with things, but since we've got a taut little 8-person
Yeah.
bracket, we're streaming everything.
Perfect little bracket.
I got nothing against bigger brackets, but sometimes 8 just hits different. Hits correctly.
And it also just feels like you always have a chance with 8.
I really like that. Recognizing, just going for close slash, then realizing what's happened, going for spin. It makes you think about how to use deflect against this character.
That was a fast game.
That was a real fast game.
I thought that was the first round. I
Like,
didn't
we were
realize
just
it was the second
talking-
one.
We were just talking about the boring administrative paperwork stuff the whole time.
Yeah, like, we mentioned losers is streamed and how there's 8 people in the bracket, and that was the first 1.5 rounds.
Only professional commentary here at WeebCup this evening.
And always professional.
Hey, if I ever put it together like a demo reel, this is for sure going on the commentary demo reel. Ooh, big counter hit. Stinky Steve is definitely an enjoyer of the random choice for music, but it can create some dissonance in the
I know,
matches
I
now
had to figure out
and then.
what song this was.
Like, I really like it. It's a good song. All I can do is a good song, but it's definitely not setting the pace for this match.
It throws you for a loop after nothing but rock spawns.
Yeah.
Oh, not again.
Speaking of getting thrown for a loop,
That one will kill.
then the chorus kicks in. Ooh.
Got a 6P, so... Uh-oh.
Now, Anji's 2P can anti-air Eno in certain situations, but... Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, these longer ranges, there's definitely a lot of jousting around what can happen with note versus approach. And I really like what Stinky Steve is doing against Chemical Love. He's not trying to directly punish Chemical Love because it's -2. He's instead trying to target Emo Scooby-Doo doing stuff after Chemical Love. Like, he's 2K'ing and then seeing the backdash, he's going for 6H.
Good job fighting out of the corner.
Yeah, he's got a big chunk of meter to work with. This could be it. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, that's it. No worry about giving burst, too, since full burst.
We got another round, though. Ooh. 2P can check S stroke
with that spin.
Nice, nice.
Good combo too.
JS is tempting to go for it since it's higher damage, but JK will juggle, has a bit better juggle properties.
Got the stroke again, and that should be it.
Yeah, that closes it out. stinkysteve up 2-1.
Yeah, I thought it's been so back and forth and quick. I thought round 1 was in fact another game that was 2-2. Because of how fast this has been going. But that one's back and forth.
Hey, we're back to the ship. You know, sometimes you hit shuffle and you get the same song a couple times back to back.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with spin, is if you put like a big active...
Wow, good awareness. And a full punish.
Bruh, Scooby-Doo was ready for that.
This is not a WeebCup edition. Oh. Scooby-Doo has decided that they are throwing hands in this game forward.
Scooby-Doo is inside Steve's brain. What a match. That wasn't a perfect?
Apparently not. It certainly felt like it.
That was the wildest air-to-air I've ever seen. stinkysteve has counter on deck. You gotta watch out for it. See, that's the thing with spin, is sometimes when you can put an active hitbox in its way. Other times, it's so you do the regular spin, it's active enough to catch what you're trying to do. Steve on match point.
Match point, Steve.
Nice scoop.
Good.
I like the deflect shield there, just to prevent the plus frames from happening.
On A6B.
Not able to loop the wall slump, but... yeah, there it is. Trying to target what happens after the minus frames of stroke. Just throw out the big active 6H to catch stuff.
He's still alive.
Oh my gosh. Steve manages to turn things around.
Yeah, quick.
Too
quick
fast.
2K and that'll even it up.
Yeah, if you go for like a far slash or something, you risk reversal counter super in that situation. So good choice on Emo Scooby-Doo's part.
Well, with certain far slashes, YRC is plus 10, so I think you can just get a free far slash in there. But I mean, also, with no buffer on Guard Crush, you're gonna have to be really on it to get that within like 2 frames.
Right. stinkysteve playing aggressive, Scooby-Doo a little more reserved, just using that big disjointed 2H. Forward with the wall break. Ooh.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's a full conversion there.
Got the dive kick. You can see also when Scooby-Doo is going for the projectile, they're so paranoid of parry. So they're just very, very aware. Oh, nice back there.
Anji's +5 after an instant air dash, so if he goes for close slash, he can sneak in. He can sneak a throw in by the skin of his teeth on set point. Ooh, good 6p. It feels like Emo Scooby-Doo's taking a page out of Stinky Steve's book, treating Nagiha how Steve's been treating H-Stroke this whole net set.
What? I know the bird has been a weird counter hit setup. I think they were going for one there, but forgot it's technically not. Oh, jeez. Again. Like the fourth one.
Double Luigi. This. I can't remember what it is. I keep meaning. I've got the a Ouija emote, and I should have posted in the stream twice.
Just runs under it. Ah, good reversal.
There we go.
Oh, no punish on the burst. Uh-oh.
Anji gets a counter hit here. No, time. Sticky Steve. Caught by the OTG. Very nice. Emo Scooby-Doo's Bracket Demon overcome. Moving on to winners finals. To face whoever the winner of our next match is. We're gonna have Margarita and C-Drive pulling out to the podium in a second here. There is Margarita on player one side. C-Drive will be entering the venue immediately. Sneaked on in when I wasn't looking.
So Gold Lewis got changes.
Gold Lewis got changes.
What they are.
Security meter doesn't build up quite as quick.
Doesn't minigun have more recovery?
Minigun did get changed. I don't quite remember how. The one thing I will say is C-Drive has been forged in the fires of fighting against Guts. Has very good defense against mix-ups. Not quick to spend a burst, and that's gonna bode well for them as this match drags on. We're seeing a lot of JP from C-Drive. It's not a normal you see that often from Gold Lewis, but they're making excellent use of it. Ooh, baby T.
Good pickup.
Sweeping the streets.
Sweeping.
Nice little footsies going on there. Ooh.
Ooh, counter poke.
The thing about this match is definitely going to be the damage discrepancy. You get as many mix-ups as you want, but it's not going to matter when you get hit by 1 or 2 BTs.
Yeah, even with the scaling changes, they do a lot of damage.
And the Guard Crush FD changes as well. The Guard Crush changes, so it deals less overall.
Yeah.
You drive up 1. Margarita laying around the air off the bat, not quite satisfied with how the ground game has been so far.
It's the corner pressure. And through the wall.
Gold Lewis working with about 25% life.
Wake up 6P works. Also wake up throw works.
Playing patient, probably expecting a YRC. A lot of meter spent.
Oh, that traded?
New Capel in action.
Ken, that 6P.
It's definitely an unusual 6P, but it's going to be a useful tool. Milia is blessed with a 9-frame far slash. And now we're starting to see C-Drive folding to the mix a little bit.
C-Drive waiting to burst.
Yeah, we're seeing great awareness on burst in this match.
Went up high.
The super wall break, maybe spending it for a mix.
It should be enough. Yeah.
1-1. 1-1. This is a terrific little match we're seeing develop.
Mm-hmm.
Things progress from here. How will C-Drive adjust? C-Drive, not content to sit back in 6P, immediately walks up with the 2K to try and box Milia out. Let's end up in the corner. Okay, both bursts have been spent.
What? Swap sides almost, but 2P gets the hit, and into more Milia. Aw.
Not able to convert with a dust. Excuse me.
Went under the 5P there. Went for Blaze as a Typhoon and just accidentally got JH.
Margarita is playing a bit more patient now.
Awareness to throw that JK.
Ooh. Mixed by the turbo fall, put through the wall. Ooh!
It's nailed. Is this gonna... No.
No.
What? He went over there.
The C-Drive's got meter to work with now. Do we see it spent on defense? No. Now we see it.
Got the YRC.
Oh, this could be a big turnaround. Margarita only has deflect to work with. Uses it well. Ooh. It must have been a 6P going to that Capel.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't hit.
Worked so well last time. Mirage does not keep Margarita safe from the drone. He's it.
Oh, I was worried we were gonna see a Gold Lewis steal around there, but no. Margarita clutched out.
Margarita 2-1. One match away from victory. C-Drive looks strong, nice and early. How will things develop? No swap to bed, man.
No. But yeah, the thing with Gold Lewis is like, it's so hard to get that hit with Milia, because it's like, you're so big, she has so many options to mix you. So it's...
Discrepancy in size and movement. Ooh. Sounded like a whipped throw there. Fence burst. He drives sticking close to drone. It's crossed up. It's crossed up again. Ah.
Death? Oh, that... As for the super to kill. Interesting.
You know, the sci-fi authors told us not to recreate the Torment Nexus, but that's what you're seeing on screen right now. Ooh.
What? Are those supposed to be CK bad moves?
It's possible.
Uh-oh. Got the burst. That's gonna hurt.
It's looking dire for C-Drive. It is Gold Lewis, you know, one counter hit BT can steal the round.
However, that... No,
Not quite happen.
Margarita got more mixy as that went on.
Maybe just testing out how T-Drive plays the game to figure out what exactly is going on. That's going to do it for winners round 2. We're going to move to losers round 1 with you versus Norm's Respecter next.
So I will step out of commentary as well as... No. There we go.
We'll see you on the other side. Take care and best of luck. Margarita, if you want to jump back on comms right now, you are absolutely welcome. And if not, I will... Okay, as we gear it for the next match here, Norm's Respecter, Geo player, has been coming around pretty recently. It's good to see them make a consistent showing. I hear someone else jumping into that room. Is that Margarita, or is that someone who wants to tell me about Dragon Ball?
Fatcatteddy sent me to the commentary dimension. So
hey, alright. Alright. I have to check. The one time somebody decided to jump into the room and start talking to me about Dragon Ball, which was really funny, but...
It was really funny, I remember that.
Right, you were there. I don't hold it against him. Norm's Respecter is bold.
It's always funny when you're in public discords, right? People just join calls.
Yeah. I am so glad I have it on... I upload all the VODs to YouTube. I should put the playlist at some point.
Fatcatteddy. Okay. Out of all the characters, the Chaos is not one I'd expect on the Fatcatteddy rotation.
Yeah, we've been seeing some mix-ups from various characters, various players here and there. Norm's Respecter is definitely improving at this game. I mean, they've said a couple times they're very inexperienced, but I really like the different kind of mix-up we're seeing in the corner. Will they know to block this? Alright. Probably can't get a punish, not at that range, but...
They're doing the Giovanna optimal, so I can see the game plan coming together.
That's right, you were playing Giovanna at one point, right? You had a day 2 Giovanna on Saturday?
Yeah, I was playing him, I played her in one bracket. She's pretty fun. I don't think she's like that much better than Milia. And I only have a month for Prostate, so...
You know, can't beat comfort.
Yeah.
Norm's Respecter doing a nice job of varying up the string enders and delaying the cancel options from it. I think Teddy just piloting such a wily character with aplomb, I might add. It's probably just going to be a bit much to handle. Good check.
And have the Chaos not do the gun super without focus?
I think they can. I'm not 100% sure. Teddy takes the first round there. Oh, he can't. Okay. I was not aware of that. Oh, by the way, Margarita, when you go into the next match, just change up your stage so it's a netplay friendly one.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, no worries. It slipped my mind to mention it, and I know things have gotten better, but we like to keep things. Like to keep the boring admin stuff up front. Norm's Respecter. Bursting that big counter hit and taking the corner. Ooh, backdashing. Ooh. Big 6S. Okay, there's the 6P. I know you gotta vary up when you 6P against Giovanna. Big dust to close it out. Teddy at a match and a half right now, we'll say.
Yeah, that's how I play it.
Okay, okay. Norms Spectre.
That's a safe jump. That is a safe jump. That's not the best safe jump in the corner, but that is one.
Okay. Norms Spectre.
Ooh, good kill.
I guess the wall
Not
was a
quite,
little
yeah.
too busted to get the full closeout.
Yeah,
Nice, perfect.
Nice kick.
Ooh.
I think traditionally this has been one of HeadChef's harder matchups.
That sounds about right. The I'm trying to remember if you've met Burst from the Charlottesville Locals, Chip player.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Okay, sure. Yeah, he is of the opinion that Chip is a strong run into Happy Chaos because of the mobility, so I can see the same argument being made for Giovanna.
Yeah, frontals are just dash blocks. Well, I mean, I'm always thinking like, when I think Happy Chaos, I think Season 2 Happy Chaos.
Sure, sure. It's difficult not to if you're in the know. Oh, Northern Spectre taking a W. Very nice. It's 1-1 situation right now. Will Teddy stick with Chaos? Will the revolving door spin? The door is spun. Will Norms or Spectre be able to switch gears right now? Player's a whole different ball game than Chaos.
Yeah, I think if I had to think what character I fear most from Teddy, I think probably Slayer.
Ooh. There it is, the flip into the butt. I actually think Norse Spectre's strategy is to not really try and confront Slayer, just hang out in the air and not get touched. With Master's Hammer on the table, you're gonna have to block eventually.
Yeah, so I played this matchup. Mind you, I was never an expert, but it's kind of weird because, like, you're a whip punish character. You're like, Giovanna has a pretty long effective range, despite being like, a very melee character.
Yeah, good old 5k dash up.
But because of like how Slayer works, right? You can't really like be outside of his range. You're always going to be inside his like band step range.
Yeah, Slayer.
So I don't know if that matchup is bad or not necessarily, but it is kind of awkward at first because like there's this. It's hard to whip punish. You can't really whip punish Danny's or Mappa Hunch.
Right, exactly. It's you can't react to K Mappa either. You're never going to 6p that move, not unless you're psychic. Eddie, one match away.
You can whip punish it, but you're not going to be in the space and whip punish it because you want to be closer.
Right, exactly. There's always, if you manage to stay just outside 2H range, you can throw it as a punish. But, against Slayer, you're always going to be a bundle of nerves, so good luck.
Yeah. 2D is a very effective button, unless you're playing Slayer, in which case it can be a little less effective, let's say. That launch.
I feel like 2D might be a good tonic to deal with the likes of a Mappa in neutral, but Teddy seems willing to do most anything.
Not get hit by 2D. That's the 2H. That's the mission objective.
It's looking dire right now.
Yeah, there's
Oh, it's dire!
Oh god, there's so much damage. I was about to see that. Norms can build any burst.
And that is that. Teddy closing things out 3-1. As expected of the #1 seed. Okay, we're gonna have HeadChef versus Infatigo up next.
HeadChef and Infatigo. Infatigo plays May, right?
I'm sorry? Yeah, Infatigo plays May.
I have no idea what that May must be like. I assume both characters have both characters have really good air mobility and control. I suspect that Batman might edge May out on that regard.
It's entirely possible.
That JS button is really something.
Played Milia against you? I do see Emilia on the monitor there. It is entirely possible we will get another Bedman versus Milia match. I think that's what's going to happen. They're playing Milia in Tower. Okay.
I see.
It's
to be fair, Batman HeadChef just lost to a Milia player, so maybe the jars are loose. I do think that matchup is pretty strong for Milia. Pretty favored.
I would imagine is it just because of Bedman's size, or?
It's hard to put words to. I would say that, like, Bedman is better in the air in theory, but Milia just has the speed to, like, get around what Bedman's trying to do neutral.
That makes sense.
Right? So, like, you can't really zone her because she's so mobile, and then she just pulls in on you, and her air buttons are just as good. Like her JS, her JS is disjointed, at least for big conversions. It's not like there's not like, you know, the meme pressure that his does, but she doesn't need it because she has the mobility.
Yeah, I know that it's difficult to challenge Milia in the air in general. I guess speaking as an Anji player, it's difficult to challenge most anybody in the air. HeadChef, furious, barging into the room, destroying property, throwing things everywhere, is pumped up and ready to play the game. HeadChef also, if I recall correctly, is a Beginner's Cup alumni, has shown up back when Bones was streaming Strive pretty early in its lifetime. So it's good to see them return to these stomping grounds, even if it's under different management.
See, I would not describe HeadChef as a beginner anymore.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That said, Bedman is definitely time to pick him up.
Yeah, Bedman is definitely a funky character. If you don't know what you're up against, you're gonna get wailed on.
Yeah, I tried laughing Bedman, like figuring out how to play the functional Bedman, and the character's weird. I don't know how you're supposed to make airs do anything.
Definitely.
Ooh, nice conversion. That's not a beginner really player conversion. Nice punish on throw though.
HeadChef aware to get the back throw.
A lot of Millie's capital gimmicks have changed very drastically with the two big versions Capitals had in the last 2 months.
I know what you said earlier about the errors. HeadChef's is making it work. Managed to get the pickup with the bomb head. It's not quite able to punish.
Nice. Yeah, so Milia has a decent array of combos you can do. Peg disc, right? The easy one is like the ladder combo, right? You do JS, JD, JS, JD, just fall all the way up there. The important one is that the region combos, where you do like JD, JS, JS, dragging back down into CS. Right. Those have a bit of an execution barrier to them. So if you can if you see Milia go for that, that means they've that's like, I would say, the hallmark of a intermediate Milia player.
Sure. All right, if you see any other stuff like that, be sure to point it out. I don't know a whole lot about Milia, and I'm sure everybody in the chat would also love to know what's going on. Ooh, good bait.
Unfortunately, I'm back to main menu, so Stride having a classic Stride moment.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a nice... I know HeadChef has mentioned having some issues with 6H conversions. We managed to see one happen there. So good on them for having that work for him. We have an install. Well, Infatigo will not deal with that barrage of lightning. Whew. I go challenging with JS2S, those kinds of things. I feel like 5H is definitely one of Milia's underrated normals. It's a very strong neutral tool. Wire C-bait, convert into the max charge. Doesn't quite get the super to finish things. Now HeadChef forced to spend meter. Fatcatteddy also not spending super to close things out. Quick JP. It's not the JP from Exard, but it is a strong button. Strong air-to-air.
They should give Batman the Lamb Super. The Sheep Super.
When we still ran games at the Forge, and I remember this must have been Sign. I used that super by accident, and the match is being streamed, and I threw my head back, and you could hear the commentator's mic. I would holler, I just threw this match in the trash. If I find that video, I'll send it to you.
That's really, really funny.
Oh man, that super is just these japes. Ooh, good catch on the Mirage. I go. My scoreboard is in the way. Has the positive to work with. I feel like, really, that was your wake-up option. I feel like Milia is just allergic to use. All Milia players are allergic to using Winger as a reversal, wake-up reversal.
It's just because I think it's pretty good, but it's kind of stubby.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I was having a lot of fun with Dizzy because her reversal's so big that I could do things like, punish bike in 2D.
Oh, sure.
Which, if you don't know, that super is... No, sorry, that's super. The move is like -18, and she has no gapless options afterwards. So if you have a big reversal, you can just use it every time and punish her.
Okay, sure. I'll keep that in mind. I'm not quite sure.
Had no such thing. So.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how Anji would deal with it.
If you play Ram, oh man, you're cooking.
The things have turned around for Impetigo. HeadChef very close to finishing things up. Oh, good scoop! Impetigo with one last gasp. Ooh, caught by JP again. They move into HeadChef on match point. JH air to air from Impetigo. Has the corner, gets the cross up. I feel like even though Milia does like the damage from a wall break, does not mind dragging the opponent back to mid-screen for more mix.
Yeah, Milia interacts with the wall very weirdly.
Goal burst?
I almost missed the old broken wild assault.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Because it really solved the corner issues.
I like the stagger pressure there. Manages to get Impetigo the match. Staying alive. 2-1.
Okay, this time it'll let me spectate.
Alrighty.
2-1.
Oh, it wouldn't let you spectate last time either?
No, that's why I was so quiet.
Dang.
Nope.
Oh, it kicked you out too?
Yeah, it hates me.
Strive moment 38.
Strive moment 38.
We had Strive moment 37 some time ago, back when Trin ran things. Error follow-up. It's the anti-air. Listen, I know Teddy talking about mode there. Arcade mode is a great way to practice your character's fundamentals. You know, you're not pressured at... You're not up against the wolves in the tower.
Yeah, we have to learn like hard like techniques, like electrics or stuff like that. I usually practice on CPUs.
Yeah, build muscle memory. If it's Igo, getting a wall. If it's Igo is starting to turn the tide. I like that, the air dash back.
I think the last thing HeadChef wants to go off kill Amelia, so...
I mean, if I was HeadChef, I'd want to kill Amelia too. If I was me, I'd want to kill Amelia. Manages to jump over the throw. Infatigo. One interaction away. They cancel the error state. It's snagged by the JS, and HeadChef once again on set point. It's over the 6P, but gets scooped anyway. We're seeing a lot of Amelia JH as an air-to-air. It's a bit unusual. Normally you think of it as a mix-up tool.
That is unusual. Maybe it's just uncomfortability, or maybe it's just like, you know, I'm coming down something.
Maybe it's because of Bedman being such a
coming
big...
down something meaning their position, not looking sick or anything.
Right. The bomb is coming. I like the little shimmy from HeadChef there. Looking like a Bridget neutral animation. Quite getting the Septum voices pick up. We're just blasting. HeadChef is just blasting. He's shooting. Unloading. Fire the gun. What wild is that? Fire the gun.
Divine right.
Divine right to shoot a gun. HeadChef takes it 3-1. Quick little JP to close things out, as we've seen a few times now. Okay. We're gonna have C-Drive and Fatcatteddy come up to the ring next. Who is pinging me on Discord right now?
Ooh, damn, ping generic soda.
I've turned off the noises so nobody gets bothered by it. And I definitely get bothered by it when it happens a lot. Who's pinging me? Oh, okay. I will file that away.
One sec.
Well, I'm just talking to myself about what's happening with the Discord stuff. C-Drive and Fatcatteddy up next. I need to punch in the stuff now. Eddie is threatening us with Axel. Do not threaten us with a good time. But I punch in the... Okay. North Spectre making japes in the tournament channel, making me think I pinged the wrong person.
You joke around with the tournament channel.
It's no fun allowed. I need to get that that emote. Wait, is C-Drive on Bedman?
Allowed. Yeah.
Alright, C-Drive is a known Bedman enjoyer.
I guess Johnny always isn't great. Over this.
I don't know about Bedman into Johnny either. I know in Exard it was absolutely miserable. Not quite in range.
Super don't do so much. Nice JP, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, JP, I've mentioned it a few times, historically been a really strong air-to-air in Exard. Of course, I think it was bugged at some point in Exard, so...
Beautiful.
Teddy takes a first round C drive. Starting things off with a 5K.
Ooh, big go slash. Small, it's in the corner.
Teddy has 15 meters, so overheads are on the table, but won't need him if you just get counter hit. Gives you the resource to confirm into a big ol' super. You know, I respect the use there of White Wild Assault. Just go through the Mistfinder.
Get him out of here. No more. No more Johnny in the corner.
Through the wall.
I say as Johnny puts Bedman through the corner.
Nobody puts Johnny in the corner. He gets to put Bedman in the corner. That's the rules here.
Johnny can have a little corner pressure as a treat.
As a treat. Alright, will we see a character swap? We will not. Fire seeds free real estate.
Free real estate.
Excuse me, I need to update this.
I really have no idea how this match goes. I see a 5K to beat up the Far Slash though.
Yeah, 2K, 5K to beat Far Slash is interesting. It's a very funky 5K, but it's fast enough and it's very disjointed. I know Bedman has a lot of safe jump setups, so I'm not surprised to see C-Drive aggressively using air options.
I guess full screen Bedman wins the zone war, right? Because like Johnny has like Mistfinder can cut through projectiles, but I don't think that's really relevant here.
It's probably difficult to go through the needles since they're so fast, and I'd imagine with install on deck, I wouldn't think.
Yeah. What? So that safe jump, I80, JH.
Yeah.
Break, it is actually not real against 9-frame reversals.
Right. Bedman is not blessed with a 9-frame reversal, though.
Yes.
But that was good awareness from Teddy. C-Drive had the meter to cancel the reversal. Just go for a reversal of your own. No run-up throw. One of Bedman's privileges is to convert 2P into specials.
What I would say though is I think that Johnny probably has easier access to pressure.
Right, definitely.
Like, he gets to the out faster, so I think that's probably like what makes the matchup. Ooh, no, super.
Must have been a flubbed input. But yeah, Bedman kind of has this thing. It's a weakness from Exard where he kind of, to some degree, has to be left to his own devices to get his win condition going. And, you know, from a character with big, long normals and lots of good movement, you can kind of just cut Bedman off from doing that. Speaking of cutting Bedman off...
Yeah, bear in mind that Bedman loses his air state if it so much as blocks. So,
right.
Spider can, like, instantly...
Character swap? No.
We're committed. I like this.
I respect sticking to your guns. Bedman's 2S is a fantastic little button. It's definitely not what I'd expect to be a round start option here. But C-Drive managed to make it work. Has a life lead, has burst, has to contend with Johnny putting him in the corner though. Ooh. Is looking closer to even. I like what C-Drive, intent on not repeating the mistakes from last match. No reversal super. Kill?
It's Johnny Champion.
This is Johnny Champion. When are we gonna do... When is Guilty Gear Strive going to implement champion bans? That's right, Bedman has no guts. All that health, but no guts. See, that's what... When Bedman is...
does have a lot of...
Yeah?
Bedman does have a lot of health, though.
Yeah. Even without guts. But I think the strength Bedman has is lots of long-lasting moves, ways to kind of stall until errors are ready, either through block strings or hit stun, what have you. Not gonna... Oh, it did! That's right. Misfinder is quite disjointed, but it does extend down quite a bit.
Okay, did you know that with very good timing, a well-timed H error can actually make Bedman's burst super safe?
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't... Yeah, I never thought about that till now, but I would imagine that an error going off during... when you use, like, a burst or something, like a gold burst. That's very interesting to think about.
Yeah, although the super does pause the air activation pattern, so it already has to already be active.
Okay. Scooped. Teddy, 3-0. Since C-Drive, back to the drawing board.
Alas.
Alas, no Bedmans, making it to top 4 this week.
HeadChef's still in it.
Oh, okay, wait. There's a chance. HeadChef is still in it, you're correct.
The Bedman, they're not extinct yet.
Speaking of Stinky Steve and HeadChef, up now. Let me send them a ping.
That's a good
Stinky
matchup.
Steve's an Anji.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm like, that's, you know. That's my bird to bear.
Okay. So, I think it's entirely possible that HeadChef could turn things around here. Every time, I'm not sure if I've beaten HeadChef every time we played, but they're definitely used to the Anji matchup, so...
Yeah, although one important thing is like being able to being able to play one good player. Being able to do well against one player of a character doesn't mean you're necessarily know the matchup perfectly.
Right, exactly. Everybody's got their own quirks, everybody's got their own things, how they play the character. I do like that HeadChef. Yeah?
I think this Anji is just like piercy backwards in the backdash. Or avoid fish. I think only some characters can do that though.
Yeah, some characters can backdash. I think Bedman has a chance since he's got the 6 frames of invuln, but I do like how HeadChef just chose to not do anything, just hold block. Because sometimes people want to throw, people want to hit button, and they get clipped by the fish.
I really like that play from HeadChef, right? Just stalling with the tri-jump in order to like wait for the air to activate and chase it back in.
Mm-hmm.
Like demonstrating at least understanding the character.
What a whip punish.
Okay. Is there stocks? Uses Brookie. Yeah, see. This is all really novel to me because my time playing Bedman I could not get anything useful heroes.
Yeah, Bedman.
Yellow supers.
I think the control. Ooh, air throw. How Bedman controls from Exard changed a little bit. So it's a little more difficult to get the triangle jump kind of pressure going compared to Exard. Steve not spending the meter, aware of how things work with this character.
Ooh, is able to bait the parry, but not able to like get anything off it or get enough off of it to steal it.
Steve is really. Yeah, 1-0. Steve is really eager to challenge in this matchup. We've seen a lot of challenges. One in regard to an error cancel pause from what I saw. We've seen a couple different 2P checks in different situations. So what I want to know is, what will HeadChef be doing to compensate that? What kind of frame traps are we going to see?
Oops. Pushed out. Nice XP though. Get you from the corner. How big the combo enters right now? I guess that's like part of the purpose now.
Yeah, Rin is a strong... If you hit with Fujin at all, you're going to be able to go straight into Rin, and I guess it depends on the situation. If the opponent is on the ground, if the opponent's in the air, you want to go for Rin so you get your safe jumps. I personally prefer Nagiha just because it's a little safer in situations where blocks are on the table. You can frame trap with it a bit more easily. In some situations, Nagiha can bounce up to continue combos.
I like what HeadChef is doing with like the ends the combo in I think it's 2-3 success, and then uses the asthma arrow.
That caught?
Wow. Uses the S arrow to like lock down stinkysteve Hiroki.
Right.
It seems like a pretty simple, stable way to use it.
Oh, by the fish. Yeah, spin.
Hero's version.
The thing about the error follow-ups is because of how the audio and visual parts of them make it easy to kind of base your spin around. So we're going to need to see some automatic manual deployments or cancels to stop Steve from just spinning around them in neutral.
I do like watching all the setups which are nice. This character really does take a lot out of it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with Bedman. This for the overhead. OTG gets the butterfly set up from that. stinkysteve.
Mix away. There it is.
Strikes home with that 2S. Steve
That's
1.
1-1, right?
It's 2-0 right now.
Oh, 2-0. Damn.
Yep. I am leaning in right now. I should position myself so my back's not quite. I did a lot of snow shoveling today, so I'll make sure to not throw my back out or anything. Lifted with my knees, not my back, but still. stinkysteve taking initiative. Ooh. I think we'll find that Butterfly in neutral is not going to be the most successful choice for Steve to make. This is where Bedman rules. 3-point shot.
Alright. Let's see. Yep. Just backs off, waits for the air trigger, and comes back right back in. That's smart.
Steve has guts though, and he's got 50 meter, which means counters on the table.
2 feet.
HeadChef knows what he's up against though.
I Pima discipline.
Bedman has a terrific 2K. It's long range, it's 6 frames, it converts into specials without any strings attached. And it's a great tool to punish Nagiha.
Makes sense. I can confess I thought there was a lot of Bedman's buttons.
Did a grip! That's an optimized combo from stinkysteve.
Ooh, is that a... I don't know if that was like a intentional whiff or not.
Yeah, 6H. As I've said earlier. Has the meter to continue.
There we go, not out of it yet.
Chef staying alive. On Saturday when we played, I made a couple critical drops. and HeadChef was able to recover from it and take a match as a result of that, so don't count HeadChef out. Incidentally, one of the errors led to me not losing a match, but getting flustered yesterday in my redemption bracket run, and I had to adjust to that. So I'm glad I had the experience to play against HeadChef and know how to deal with what I was dealing with. HeadChef, zoning.
Big combo.
You got a conversion.
I guess big opportunity.
Right. I really like how Steve just quick cancels into 2S. It's, still manages to get him the pickup on stuff, but, you know, it's building a little extra bit of meter. And I guess if the opponent's blocking, it's a quick way to follow things up. The 3-point shot.
Ooh, no, this is gonna clean it up, beam up. Stage.
Oh, good challenge!
Just watching Batman run up at you.
The GC Yoshi special, just mash 2P. Frame trap!
Oh wow, backwards post slash. Nice air. Wow. It's terrifying.
HeadChef looking in a spot right now has been put in a situation. That was the boldest 6H I've seen in my life.
Oh no!
Oh, it's over, it's over.
Chat. Is it over?
Oh, it's not!
Wait.
Ah. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, sometimes the fan super in situations where stuff can drop. Teddy's over here just licking his lips and rubbing his hands together, just diabolical. Hey, we're gonna have Emo Scooby-Doo and Margarita next.
Alright.
Moving on to Winners Finals.
There it goes. Why is it doing that?
In a sec, I gotta pour one out for HeadChef. There we go. If you're in the Discord right now, go ahead and click the pouring emote I put under HeadChef's question of why he had to run the Hell Gauntlet. Alright, we are moving on to Winners Finals. Margarita versus Emo
So welcome to
Scooby-Doo.
the Mix Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Burst will be off the table within 4 seconds, and we'll see who mixes who.
No mix there, just a quick anti-air. Really, it doesn't really hit that hard, but Nino has low health, so did quite a bit of damage. A little mix on the table from Scooby-Doo. Manages to steal the burst. I wonder if it would have been safer to just hold on to it since Margarita has a big life lead. TG.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look how little Margarita has, and Scooby-Doo is almost at enough to have Wild Assault or Deflect on the table.
Oh,
Feels like Millie is slightly higher damage in regard to the mix that's been happening. Well, it's a little difficult to tell.
next to the...
You know what?
RC.
Blue RC, but make it work.
First YRC. Interesting. We're just going around town, baby. This time, smartly hangs on to the burst for round 3.
Just playing patient, I like that. Let Milia move around and try and react to it. Comes down with the big JH. It's gonna be a wall break. Scooby-Doo up on resources. Scooby-Doo up on resources, though. It's gonna change very quickly. Oh, what a deflect!
Oh, nice.
That was very good. We're gonna see a wall break from this. Oh, not quite!
Optimal reset, and that's the kill.
If Guts was here, they'd be cheering the Canadian reset. US Scooby-Doo takes first match.
That stage is funny because I swear that wall break is in front of George Bush because they're, you know, the paintings of presidents. It was either George Bush or Obama.
Oh yeah, they
screens.
data mined the stages so you can see all the portraits in the background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like on the second screen to the left, you can see one. I'm trying to figure out which one it is, but getting back into it.
It's a good place to spend burst. We're back to mid-screen now. Goes over the car.
What?
Yeah, they gotta put Abe Lincoln back in after Soul removed it during story mode. What a scoop.
Oh, good throw.
I feel the RC throw against that on a spiritual level as an Anji player.
Good 6K.
Which side?
Both, honestly, with the amount of times they're side swapping. But this should be a kill with all the close slashes.
Yeah, Milia feeling like Beta May over here, getting to close slash and a close slash and a close slash.
Otherwise known as the average Nago corner combo.
Yes. Here's some free advice. It's not relevant right now, but if you ever find yourself like above Nago, just block.
You know what's coming.
Don't stick your hand in the food processor.
Well, both the CS and the 2H, it doesn't matter where you are.
Oh yeah.
Just block.
2H. Trying to remember, because I know Scooby-Doo plays on a leverless device. I'm pretty sure Margarita also plays leverless.
Margarita just kind of going up there, flying around like a fly, and Emo Scooby-Doo is trying to serve as the fly swatter.
Yeah, both these characters, I guess neither... Let me think. Eno has a pretty big disjointed far slash, but it's not very active, I don't think, so it's not really going to stop Milia, especially when she's in the air.
Slow.
Yeah, 12 frames. Most of Eno's big disjointed moves are grounded, so Fly Swatter is going to have to come from maybe special moves.
Oh, didn't kill.
Margarita can reversal here.
Oh, this gets hit by JH, I believe.
Just gets the El Kabong. Ooh!
Cross up a 6P, I think.
Comes down with the JK. Manages to stay safe. Goon.
It's a throw.
The cross up. Corner cross up is always a jump scare. What a block on the overhead.
Oh, good.
Oh no!
Meaty car? What the?
Nobody
Even
expects the
hitting
meaty
deflect
car.
shield is still mix.
Nobody
Jeez.
expects the meaty car. Nobody can deal with it. Counter hit. Quite able to convert.
That's 2 on Scooby-Doo with... I'm gonna call that an intentional setup.
Yeah, we'll give him credit. Scooby-Doo.
Hey, like... It is actually effective, like almost faking a drop into something like intentionally so you can't be thrown. Because a lot of people just mash throw.
Yeah.
So honestly, it's not a terrible strategy, intentional or not.
This is match 4 of Winners Finals. See, someone moves on, or we have to go another round. Ooh.
Aggressive note there.
Yeah, I was... It seems spooky to use note in neutral because of Milia's movement. I like the 6P to go under Capel there.
Gets open up low, but Milia damage this won't kill.
No, it's gonna kill. The Septum
never
voice.
mind.
Good old Septum voices. That is, what's
Got
that?
the wall, yeah.
Need some more hits on your combo? No prob, I gotcha.
Call up good old 236P.
Nobody got my back, I know Septum Voices does.
Oh.
Good air to air, but not able to get a conversion. Oh yeah, a counter hit is a counter hit. Get that extra 10%.
To the wall.
Woo!
I got confused with animation that was for a second. It was so slow. Good job keeping the corner. That should be a slump.
Yeah, that's a slump. Wisely spending YRC.
What the?
Is that maybe an air throw attempt? Oh, this is spooky.
Oh. Unfortunate. Got clipped.
Hang out
2-2.
below Milia. You know, it's spooky in its own right. We're gonna move on to match 5. You love to see it.
Well, you say it's spooky to be under Milia. It's hard to not be under Milia when she's up there all the time. It's like,
That's true.
how do you get... You just... I don't know. It truly does feel like fly swatting sometimes.
And that's why I'm glad Anji has a JD.
Yeah.
Match 5. Scooby-Doo starting off aggressive. Gets clipped. Great blocking, though. Out of the vortex. The Torment Nexus, as we mentioned earlier.
The mix is just back and forth. Jeez.
Getting bounced around like a ping pong ball. Scooby-Doo has meter for reversal. Ooh, manages to stay out of range. That's what mobility can do for you.
Good spacing there.
Rita on match point. You got Oki set up.
Back to Eno mix in the corner.
The spooky.
Oh, good 6P.
I think the fall. Whoa! What a throw.
Interesting throw reset. Now that should be it.
Yeah, that's it. We're in a double Luigi situation. Since I love it so much. Ooh, okay. Air to air with sultry performance. You know, Scooby-Doo up on life is getting juggled. Soon will have burst. Margarita wants it. Getting it.
Oh, nice.
Quite able to punish.
Good
Scooby-Doo is
blocks.
blocking for their life.
Back to mid-screen. What? I traded?
It's a bold 6P. Margarita has meter to keep it safe.
Attack.
Out of the corner. Oh!
What the?
Oh! Caught by the overhead. Side swapped. Mixed. Signed, sealed, delivered. Margarita moves on to Grands. Hard-earned W. Okay, we're gonna move on to loser semi next. Fatcatteddy, stinkysteve, the rematch. I'll see you on the other side, my friend.
And I have an ass to kick.
Oh yes, the revenge. Alright, I'm in here by my lonesome now. If Margarita wants to come in. Be my co-pilot, I'd be fine with that. If they want to just take a little break to cool down after that intense match, I'm fine with that as well. We got birthday train happening, people. Player never leaves home without three very important things: his jacket, his wife, and a chair for his wife. He never leaves home without his umbrella. 2H. You gotta be careful about using Fujin in neutral in this match, because 2H is there. Will hit you meaty. stinkysteve not quite able to block it out on the universe, but gets caught trying to DRC back. I half expected counter super, but not this time. stinkysteve wants to maybe catch Fatcatteddy off guard. Again, the 2H, that big disjointed hitbox to play around. Alright, we're seeing some pretty good conversions from stinkysteve. Caught by the Master's Hammer. The big 5K, it's a big active poke. Oh, mixed. Fatcatteddy moving up one step on the ladder. Towards losers finals. Like I said earlier, you gotta play very careful against Slayer as Anji. Finn is a fine, powerful tool, but if you just use it recklessly, you can get caught by that active hitbox of 2H. Hand of Doom can also come into play. It's not the most commonly seen move from Slayer, but I know Teddy quite likes it. Okay. Okay. Teddy knows what he's doing. So you have to be very careful using Midare against Slayer because he can RC and cross through you with his dash. There's the 2H. The spacing is the key here. Not the biggest punish. I think he wanted to deflect and got a wild assault there. stinkysteve has a safe jump to work with. It's a counter, but Slayer. Fatcatteddy, the pilot, playing safe. I got my first ever instance of being stream sniped yesterday. Teddy came into the tower while I was playing. So they've had a little Anji practice recently. Oh no! Not able to convert. Not able to go over Slayer's grounded tools quite the same way Norm's Respector was able to earlier. stinkysteve down 2. What kind of adjustments can we see? Alright, alright, at 5p. Oh, crossed up by the hammer. Back to the wall. I do respect using jumps to go over Master's Hammer. Just getting crossed up by Slayer. Unable to catch up to him. Looking really dire for Steve right now. Trapped in a hall of mirrors. Just using 2p to catch these -2 moves. Universe on deck. We could see a mix here. Pile bunker. What a challenge from Steve. Bravely getting out. Saving burst. This could be a turnaround for Steve. You don't want to be in the corner against Anji. You know, I respect it. Not able to make things happen with that counter super, but I respect sticking to your guns till the very end. I'll have to fix that later. Okay, that was Losers Semis. We're going to move on to Losers Finals right now. Emo Scooby-Doo versus Fatcatteddy. I think the friend of the stream and occasional WeebCup competitor, Hobo Ninja, put it best. Can a left-right boy and a high-low girl have a good match? Burst is already off the table, not able to capitalize off it, even though it was blocked. Teddy... I'm not sure what Teddy woke up with there, but it looked really spooky. I saw Slayer's arms wide, outstretched, spread eagle. Emo Scooby-Doo, working with a piddly amount of life, has no meter left after using that YRC. Well, Slash, not able to close things out. Slayer has no reversal anymore after the change. Scooby-Doo. Okay, manages to catch the 6H. Turning it around, I respect it. Never can Emo Scooby-Doo out. It deflects, goes under the Master's Hammer, crosses through the other side. Player strings. Blocks the overhead. Oh, it's scooped though. Oh. Emo Scooby-Doo, forged in the fires of the Millia mix, is taking everything that Teddy can throw at them. Oh, the big far slash. Oh, that's dire. Back to the center of the ring, not mashed into the wall, so only a measly 40%. Pitiful by Slayer standards. Now Emo Scooby-Doo back to having the life lead. Good use of Faultless to prevent Master's Hammer from keeping Slayer in range to follow up. These are the Slayer backshots, combos you love to see. Scooby-Doo, one interaction away, goes over. Can't set up a wall slump, doesn't have meter to super with. Gets Mop a hunch for the troubles. Fatcatteddy up 1. This is match 2 of Losers Finals. Big 6H to start things off. Catches Eno jumping. I respect the big round start. Scooby-Doo working with barely anything, somehow not getting opened up until that last move connects. There's 5K is a very good poke. Serves him, serving Teddy well. Not able to get the pickup. Does get the pile bunker into the wall though. Again, Scooby-Doo put on the back foot very quickly. Ooh. Don't forget that 6P conversion. Scooby-Doo just dealing with getting shaved away at. Teddy 2-0 now. How will things start off? Jumping back, no fear from the 6H. This, excuse me? I have no idea how that happened. Big 2H, that's what we like to see. Disjointed button to catch. Mappa hunch and dandy steps. Ooh. But Emo Scooby-Doo keeping cool. If Slayer dashes through too many times, you can throw him. And it's just a nickel and dime their way into a victory. Oh, the big Master's Hammer at round start. Casual 50%. Oh my gosh, it might be over. Oh my gosh, it's over. Teddy on set point. That was 2 interactions. We are seeing Stroke to go under the Mappas. Master's Hammer, even though it's very plus on block, has Slayer spend a lot of time in the air, so if you're on your game, you can jump up, you can hit a button. It's just very spooky because of Slayer's other dandy step options. Teddy has 100 meters, so we could see an errant super... I mean, I was gonna say Super Mappa Hunch, but, you know... A stroke of genius, every hair standing on end, deserted at sea. That's that. Fatcatteddy. Moving on from Losers Finals to Grand Finals versus Margarita. Emo Scooby-Doo walks home with Third place under the belt. Respectable effort. You love to see it. Margarita has entered the venue. I stepped up to the podium, brandished the road sign. And with that, Grand Finals, WeebCup 182 is upon us. One interaction could be all Teddy needs to turn things around. There's definitely a discrepancy of actions needed to be taken. But Margarita's no easy meal. In the corner, though, this is Slayer's game to lose. Teddy flying the big moves nicely. A burst on the table. We could see a super for the hard knockdown. Teddy has lots of resources to work with. We could see deflect. We could see a YRC. Oh, gets caught though. Surely enough. The match snatched away from Margarita just as things are seeming to wrap up. Casual 60% from Slayer. Margarita on the back foot in the corner. 2H. Okay, that was a crucial burst. Game would have been over if Margarita had not bursted. Teddy with meter, gets crossed up. Gonna get put in the corner. Okay, nice, nice. Inversion with Septum Voices. We have a cross-up with the Artemis. Okay, Teddy's in it to win it. Yep. And win it they will. Back-to-back closeouts with Last Horizon. Teddy takes the first step to a Grand Finals reset. Margarita has a handful of other characters under their belt to work with. I don't think we're going to see it quite happen. Zato has been Zato for some time. And like you were saying on comms earlier, Giovanna's only been around for a little while. I think maybe 5 days, if I had to guess. Teddy getting mixed. The corner goes over the 2H. Millie is wanting to go over ground bound moves. Winger. Hey, if you've never had a chance to listen to Winger's album Pull, do it. It's a good time. Nice hard rock album. Good perfect. This is maybe the first time we've seen Teddy just jump up at the beginning of the match for the air throw. Margarita getting their shins broken. Getting their shins broken again. Super Mappa hunch. Y'all should see the face I was making at that. I didn't think the super would do that much damage. Margarita. One round away from being down 2 matches. It's a bad spot to be in, but they are managing to turn things around with a wall break. Teddy again using 6H, and I think it's a fine choice to make given how much time Milia spends in the air. Maybe with resource advantage, gets overheaded. Resources don't matter if you can't block this overhead. Teddy working towards 100 meter. Last Horizon could be on the table. Okay, no Last Horizon. Critical drop. Okay, Margarita able to fight their way out. Whew. That deflect shield on the, seemingly on the very frame that move hit was so scary. If it had been a little later, I think we would not be seeing a point on the board in Margarita's favor. Eddie getting the cardio in, staying on Slayer. I think that's the right call to make. The damage discrepancy means that all of Milia's mixes don't mean a thing. The value on each interaction is heavily skewed in Slayer's favor. 6k. No Oki setup. Slayer. Saved by burst. Teddy. Oh, that was a... I wonder if that was just a flub TK motion, or... OTG. Milia's JH, primarily a cross-up tool, serving to catch the cross-unders from... Oh, it's over. I saw the 2 bars a meter there for a second. No, wait! Forgot about the last hit. Yeah, Milia's JH is definitely interesting. It's serving to catch these cross-throughs from Dandy Step. It's not its primary function, but oh, what a cross-up. When you see Turbo fall in the corner like that, you gotta be aware that it can cross up. Okay, Milia with a full bar of life. Then he chooses not to burst. No shenanigans in this round, at the very least. Eddie with burst chooses not to hold the mix. I think Faultless Defense is a bugbear in this matchup. If you get hit with K-Map, it might push you out just a little too far. That's a great use of Milia's movement to whiff punish, though. Just run in after the whiff to H. No super wall break. Eddie with 100 meter. Definite voices for the closeout. Margarita is one match away from WeebCup victory. Had to tweak my mic just a little bit there. It's peaking a little bit. Hope I didn't blow anybody's eardrums out throughout the evening. Oh, character swap. Sin. No stranger to high damage with this character either. Back throw incident. You hate to see it. Refusing to hold Sin mix, Margarita spends their own burst. I worry about Sin's air moves in this matchup, because Sin's air moves are not very good when they aim towards the ground. They're great air-to-air tools, so they could potentially be a threat for Margarita, but... Alright, Margarita's one match away. One round away, excuse me. Taking the turn from Margarita blocking. And he now finds her back against the wall. Literally as they're put through it. Down to about half health. Has burst on the table. Margarita lands a throw. Is going to get Oki. Eddie is being pretty cautious with just throwing out DPs. I like that. Not spending the stamina for the big damage and just choosing to keep it for cancel reasons. Oh, good backdash. Ilias backdash moves very far. Teddy, full stick of butter. We could see something spooky. Or we could see things close out. Just like that. Margarita. Bravely, boldly chooses not to acknowledge the 100-meter on deck. And is your WeebCup 182 champion. The first WeebCup bracket of the new year goes to Margarita. We appreciate him coming through. Jumping for joy. Doing some push-ups. Sticking with Milia, every day, Konaka Izumi grows just a little weaker with Margarita's victories. That's 2 in the space of the last couple days. That's going to do it for us this evening. I appreciate y'all coming through and saying hi and playing games. With that, I'm going to send y'all to raid somewhere, and I'll try to get a bracket up tomorrow evening for next week. Same time. Tuesday. Next week. Who will I send you to? There is a lot of... There's quite a lot of fighting games going on. I see Strive, I see some Tekken, I see some Street Fighter. And it would make a lot of sense to send you over to Strive. But I see Trinity is raiding and Final Fantasy XIV. We're gonna go say hi to the OG who used to run the WeebCup bracket before I took over. Go ahead and say hi and say what's good. And y'all have a good rest of your evening. Come through next week. Come through whenever you please. Take care.